Hello, everyone. I want to say good, happy Easter to you. I am Daniel George for Ejidan Inspirations. Today I have a special guest with me. I will allow him to introduce himself. You're welcome, sir.
I am Victor Enweruzo Victor. I am with the youth arm of the Deeper Life Bible Church, and I'm one of their leaders, and by God's grace, helping the young ones grow up to fulfill God's plan and destiny for their lives. Thank you.
Once again, you're welcome, sir.
Thank you very much.
Today, we want to talk about a very important topic. Since today is Easter, the resurrection of the Lord Jesus Christ, it is good that people can begin afresh because there are categories of people that are living in yesterday. So the topic of discussion today is yesterday, today, and tomorrow. There's always a connection between yesterday, today, and tomorrow, and that is what we want to see today. People say yesterday is gone, today is a gift, and that is why it is called present. But the question is yesterday really gone? And that is what we're talking about. I would love our presenter to throw a little more light on that. Is yesterday really gone?
I would gladly say that yesterday is not fully gone because um, if yesterday were gone, then yesterday can't affect today. If yesterday were gone, then we shouldn't and wouldn't have any reason to look back at what yesterday is. But yesterday is not gone. Yesterday still has an effect today. So it's not dead, it's alive. It's just that the way we deal with yesterday matters today. So yesterday is not gone. Yesterday might just be sleeping. Yesterday might be awake and at play today. Yesterday can also be dormant and waiting for us to make use of it.
Thank you very much, sir. You heard that clearly. Yesterday is not really gone. Since yesterday is not really gone, it is important that we deal with this important issue so that people who are living in yesterday can begin to live in today. There are things that have kept people living in yesterday. Please, sir, could you tell us what are those things that have kept people living in yesterday?
First of all, there are people that live in the regrets of yesterday. There are quite a number of them that, because of the experiences they had in the past, because of the situations they had come through, they actually did not learn from it, or they allowed those situations to weigh them down, to hinder them from making progress today. And there are still some others that have picked up challenges from yesterday and have moved ahead. And those ones, I would not say they are living in yesterday, they have made the best use of yesterday to make today better. So, but those that live in the yesterday are those that still allow the grudges of yesterday, allow the downfalls of falls of yesterday, allow the pain of yesterday to live on and linger on today. Some carry unforgiveness from yesterday, grudges from yesterday, wraths from yesterday, and sometimes even the worries of yesterday, the things they were not able to achieve yesterday, they bring it into today, and those limitations hinder them from making progress or making the best out of today.
Thank you, sir. We'll talk about them one by one. Historians tell us that history is a study of the past for future relevance. So that will tell you that yesterday is very much important. Now let's go to this category of people. There are people that, because of the things that happened in the past, have not been able to live in today. Such category of people, for example, are those who were molested, hurt by parents, friends, raped. Such people are going through so much pain, and because of that, they are living in the past. I want to help such people today. I would love my presenter to really dissect this and help this category of people.
Okay, I have had times when I met with people that maybe their parents gave them reasons to regret their youthful days. Some others have had issues where relatives, family members have raped them or given them something that they live all their lives remembering. I was actually speaking with someone that had his uncle cause the death of his sibling, and she had not forgiven him even though it had gone through many years. And to such people, I would want to say, life is more than that person. You not going forward is allowing the person have an upper hand over you. And I think that's the devil's strategy of making people not to understand the greater good in what is ahead. For many of them, they have a future that they have limited themselves by holding on to their past. And I would have loved them to forget and forgive their past and then settle down to use the hurts of the past to better tomorrow. There are ways of putting together the pain and making the pain to drive you ahead. I have a young girl that actually read mathematics. She read mathematics because in her early years, math was very difficult for her. And then she said to herself that this thing that is in maths, I want to break the backbone of maths. And because of that challenge, she went on to read mathematics. And she graduated in mathematics. So I think such people should look at the past, the challenges they've had in the past, and those challenges should push them on. Those challenges should make them try to prove a point that they are more than the challenges and that they can come out better, stronger, and then way better than what they are, what they had been, or what the person that injured them had planned for them. That's my take on them.
Thank you very much, sir. Wow, you heard that. She studied mathematics because she felt that mathematics could not conquer her. So despite the pain, despite how difficult mathematics was for her, she decided to study mathematics. I think that is a beautiful challenge. You also heard him say, you can use the pain of the past as a driving force for the future. Pain can be a driving force for the future. Now, sir, I'd love you to help people who have been raped, molested. The pain is still there. Imagine a young lady saying this: I kept this thing that has been so beautiful, so loving, so something I cherish so much, and somebody just came and took it away. Because of that, the pain of living, is so difficult to bear. Such people have been living in yesterday. Some of them have even gone, into addictions and then falling, deep down, that it seems as though it is difficult for them to rise up. Can you help such people?
Okay, I would want to talk to, first of all, to those that are hurt, that there is love out there for you. First of all, Jesus loves you. And then I would want to also assure you that there are people that still love you no matter what you had gone through. And those people would want to always have you around. So don't think of ending it. Don't think of committing suicide, because we want to see you, we want to love you, we want to hear your voice someday. Now, but how do we deal with such pain? That's the biggest challenge. If we don't deal with them, if we neglect them, they keep haunting us. So we don't neglect them. We don't neglect pain. We deal with pain. They are like injuries. And I know growing days, I loved football. There are times we go to play football, we get injured, and because of the pain of the hot water that our parents would want to apply on those injuries, we tend to want to hide the injury, and sometimes we end up injuring ourselves yet more. The pains don't go away, they stay longer. So, but when we come out physically and treat those injuries, in 1-2 days, the injuries are gone and we can be back on the field playing again. So, To those people, I would say deal with those injuries. There are many ways of dealing with injuries. Number one, you bring it out to the open. Talk to someone. There are people that are out there that can help you. I would suggest to such people that they should talk to a counselor, talk to a leader, talk to an elderly person that can help you come out of those pain. And just the sharing of that pain eases you of the burden of that pain. There is this popular saying that a problem shared is a problem half solved. So just sharing it eases you and gives you half the solution. Secondly, I would want you to take that pain and put it to a positive use. Let it be a driving force to something better. Instead of taking that pain and thinking over it, ruminating over it, and chewing it, I think you should throw it back at the world, throw it back to a force, and let it drive you to achieve something. You could take courses because of that pain. You could take up jobs that would take that pain and transfer the pain into something more productive. I am saying that because, okay, we could have people in the military that it's because of the way they've had their childhood being molested that they would want to stop every other person that would want to be molested. There are people that have taken up jobs in on newspaper, journalists, and what is their drive? Their drive is they want to write against rape. They want to write and make sure that everyone that comes to power stands against it. So you could put it into a positive drive that would make you become better, and it's another way of dealing with such hurt. And then the more you do that, you find out that the pain eases, and then you can quickly look at the person after some time and forgive the person. And not to mention that God is one person you can run to that will help you forgive. He eases the pain and he carries our burdens for us.
Wow. God can ease the pain. The pain can be channeled towards something better. However, sir, there are people who have become addicts because of such things. Imagine somebody molested by their parents. Imagine somebody raped. Some people who are raped became sex addicts. Some people were molested by parents. Some of them became drug addicts because the pain was too much to bear. Can you help such people too?
Okay, I would first say that they had handled their issues wrongly. That's why they are where they are. Becoming an addict is like saying, because I had a fire burn, I jumped into an ocean. You're trying to solve a problem by jumping into a bigger problem, because an addict is way deeper into a bigger problem than even the first molestation he might have gone through. So I would want to say the first thing for such people is to recognize that your solution, the solution you had sought, is wrong. And if you know that the solution you have sought is wrong, then gradually you should work your way back. First, seek God. Secondly, after seeking God, you must cautiously desist from the addiction. It's not going to be easy, but it's something you ought to do, and you must do it cautiously. You must every day say no to that temptation, that very drive, that insatiable pull towards this addiction. You must always refuse it. You must always turn away from it, and then keep at it. And with time, someone said, habits are formed bit by bit. So with time, you get to find out that you form a habit of overcoming that temptation, and that addiction that seemed to be a big mountain that you cannot free yourself from. You get to find out that it's now a habit to overcome that temptation whenever it comes, till you will not even have any urge towards such things. So addictions can be broken out from, and it's just the way they have to walk out of it. It's not going to be instantaneous. It's not going to be automatic. It's a gradual process, but it's something that is workable.
Wow. It is a gradual process. It is something that is workable. can do it. Don't think you're weak and don't think you're incapable, because you can do it. Thus far, we are talking about people who, because of unforgiveness, have lived in the past. My presenters say you have to forgive, you have to move on. Else, people usually say 2-0. Would you let somebody that hurts you move forward while you remain in the past? Forgive, it's not worth it. Nobody is worth keeping you in the past. Move forward, pursue your dreams, and achieve your dreams. We've also talked about people who were molested in one way or the other. You can do it. You can do it. Then, back to you, sir. You said they can talk to someone. Today, it is difficult to find people to talk to because so many people talk too much. Even some leaders, talk too much. Some people, some youths. Over the years, I've worked with young people, and some young people say, I can't talk to my parents because I can't talk to my parents for reasons best known to them. Some of them because their parents are part of those who have hurt them. So people who find it difficult to confide in people and talk to people, how do they come out of this, or who can they talk to? What can you say to them?
Okay, I would first of all say that's one of the decay of our society. We have lost confidence in not just the government, not just the elders, so-called elders we have, but gradually we're also losing confidence in parents. We find parents that can't be good parents, parents that can't actually advise and encourage their children. So it's part of the evils of our time. I knew in the early days, early growing days, they would say, go talk to your mom or go talk to your dad, and then you're sure you would get the best of counsels from your parents. But these days, talking to parents could also be another mess, because you could have parents that could actually mislead you or lead you astray. So, but I would want to talk to such people that it's not as if there are no still good people to talk to. The fact that you spoke to someone and the person turned your issue around and made a mockery of it should not hurt you. You should look past it and then go on. And then you should also shift and look for someone better than that person to talk to. There are counselors, even till now, and there are spiritual leaders that I know can really handle your cases more confidentially and aid you, your healing process. And when you're healed, you get to find out that even these things, if they are spoken about, you care less about them. You would gladly even share with the younger folk so that they would grow and don't make the same mistakes you made. So I think there are people you could really, really seek out to talk to. But please, don't talk to any other person that will not help you. Neither do you talk to people that will not give you the best of counsels. The moment you talk to someone and you feel the counsel is contradicting the scriptures or going against morality, please, I would suggest you stop talking to that person. They could be your peers, they could lead you astray. They could even be elderly ones that would want to take advantage of you, but never allow that. Let them not lead you astray. Let them not drown your dream. Thank you.
Don't talk to any kind of person. Living anymore. Such people are also living in yesterday. How can you help those people, sir?
When you think that the fact I had ₦1 million yesterday and I was very rich, I look at you and I smile because you are living in yesterday. You don't know that today you could have way more than that, what you had yesterday. To such people, I would want to say, don't compare yourself, your today, with yesterday. The fact that you were seemingly rich yesterday does not mean you were the best persons yesterday. Today, you can be richer than yesterday. Your tomorrow can way be better than your previous accomplishments. It's like saying, I went to a university yesterday and I had a degree. And then because of that, I limit myself with my degree. In the next 1, 2, 3 years, you'd find out that so many people have that same degree and they've added certificates on top, they've added some professional courses on top, and they've gone way ahead of you. The world is not waiting for anybody. So please, don't stop at what you achieved yesterday. A saying would say, the beautiful ones are not yet born. That means tomorrow is still way more beautiful than today. And if you limit yourself with yesterday, that means you're saying that the house I built yesterday, I cannot build a better one tomorrow. So I think you should look beyond your achievements yesterday, forget what is lost, and then begin afresh. And let us raise a new altar, let us raise a new building, raise a new structure, build a better edifice today. And I will look back and would say, my tomorrow is way better than my yesterday. And I think that's what I would say to such people.
Wow. You can begin afresh. Tomorrow can be better than yesterday. You know, people that say everything is lost, I think I need to end it all. I think we need to ask such people. Rather than saying yesterday was so good, today is so bad, and I need to end it all, why not say if yesterday was good, tomorrow can be better? So use that anger to run towards achieving a better tomorrow. I believe we've learned a lot today. We've learned so much. My presenter here is a pastor. He has worked with so many young people, and that's why he was the best person for this discussion. If you're looking for people to talk to, you can talk to us here at Ejidan Inspirations, because we are always available to help. So that is the purpose of Ejidan Inspiration, to help people who feel they can't be helped. And I want to tell you that there is hope for you. If you're living in yesterday, you can begin living in today. And I want to tell you that living in today is a bridge that will connect you to tomorrow. If you don't update and begin to live in today, there may be no tomorrow for you. Before we close for today, sir, do I call it a word of encouragement or a word of advice to people who may be going through one thought out there?
Okay, I would first say, don't allow the yesterday to spoil your today. Don't allow it to mar your day. Today can be joyful. Today you could explore different heights. Today can be beautiful. And the fact that we're saying yesterday is not dead does not mean yesterday cannot be forgotten. Yesterday, we can choose to remember yesterday to forge ahead. We can choose to build on yesterday to make progress today, but don't think on yesterday and allow yesterday hinder what your tomorrow can become.
Wow.
And
I think you need to say that again, sir.
Don't allow your yesterday hinder what your tomorrow can become.
Don't allow your yesterday hinder what your tomorrow can become. That is a great word from our presenter. So, every individual is highly capable of being something great. But the barrier or whatever may want to hinder you may be you. Yesterday, today, tomorrow. Yesterday is still important. Yesterday is very important. But you can use yesterday as a weapon rather than making it to ruin you. Don't let yesterday be your ruin. Whatever it is you thought you must have gone through. Before we close, then I'll let our presenter tell us or speak about this. Sir, what then do you think is the link between today and tomorrow?
Okay, today is the building blocks for tomorrow. If we don't put today together, then tomorrow is ruined. If we don't pick the pieces of yesterday and the achievements we can make today to create what tomorrow should be, then our tomorrow would not be as beautiful as we desire. So I would look at today and I would call today a real present. Because if we can pick up what we have in our hands, take what we have achieved and put it together with what we have, then we can, you will say, make the soup for tomorrow, make the stew for tomorrow, create what tomorrow would be. And that's the link. I just think the link is the today, what you can make out of yesterday and the present. That's what can make, that would make the future actually beautiful. So it's, today is a building block. Today is a stepping stone. Today we climb the rungs of the ladder. But if we don't climb, then tomorrow we will find out we are not even where we were yesterday. We are lower than where we were yesterday.
Wow. Today is the building block. Today you can climb the rungs of the ladder. So begin climbing today. Today is a day to build. Today is a day to plant. A farmer who does not sow will have nothing to reap. Today is a day of sowing. We've come to the end of the show. I want to appreciate my presenter for finding time to be here. It's been a wonderful time with you, sir.
Thank you very much. It's my pleasure.
This still remains Ejidan Inspirations. You can watch out for more of our videos. You can like our page. The Facebook page is Ejidan Inspirations. Ejidan is spelled E-J-I-E-D-A-N. Ejidan Inspirations. You can also follow us on YouTube and subscribe to our YouTube channel, Ejidan Inspirations also. And I want to tell you that you can watch out for more videos that will help you in many aspects of life. You can contact us at any time, 24/7. Are going through one pain or the other? What we talked about today, does any of them apply to you? You can call us on the YouTube channel and on the Facebook page. Our details and information are there. You can always talk to us. You can always talk to us. Don't forget, yesterday is not gone. But yesterday can be a weapon for today. Today is a day to plant, to build, to climb the rungs of the ladder. And without today, there can be no tomorrow. Without leaving yesterday behind and learning from yesterday, there can be no today. And if there's no today, there will be no tomorrow. But you have great potential to do well in life because the future is always bright. And I want to tell you that as you make up your mind today to work towards a better tomorrow, tomorrow can always and will always be better for today than today. Thanks for being part of this show. I remain your presenter, Daniel George. Join us next time and watch out for more of beautiful videos and presentations like this one. Thank you very much. Have a lovely day. And once again, happy Easter to you.